Hello, everybody. We're here for another episode of Carlene's Corner with Carlene O'Brien, where Carlene will give us some of her favorite book recommendations. So, hi, Carlene.
Well, hello there, and is everybody ready?
Yes.
All right. I have some. I will start with ones that are older, and I will give you the year they were published, and possibly you can look them up. I have looked them up, and they are available when I was at the library. So here we go. Number one. It is a book by Taylor Caldwell, and it was published in 1972, and it's called Captains and the Kings. It is the captains of industry, that's what captains means, and I believe the kings, from what I can remember, are the financial people that have the power in the world. This is fiction. And it's a longer book, kind of like my book Roses that I recommended in a couple of times before. And it's all about an Irish immigrant coming over with his mother and baby. I'm not sure whether it was a brother or sister, and then a younger sister on a ship, and they were immigrants. And it's his life from that time until the very end of the book is when he's older. And it's really quite a story, quite a good read. You get into it, and it's almost like you can't put it down. So that was from 1972. Great. And Taylor Caldwell usually wrote about issues that were present during that time of her writing, addressed ethical issues and moral issues of the world. And that's basically what she writes her books about, but it's quite good. I loved it. My next offering is an even older book. It's called Knock on Any Door, and that was published in 1947. Whoa, kind of old. And it's by Willard Motley, Motley. There was a black and white movie made of it, too, with Humphrey Bogart and John Derek. So not only do you get the great story, but you get quite a good movie. And it is in black and white, and it does take place in New York. And it deals with what happens to the youth in dangerous neighborhoods that lead them to crime. It is excellent. That is Knock on Any Door. Love that title. Okay. Love that title. Love titles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, another one that I really liked, well, I like all of these for different reasons, is a book called Wednesday Sisters by Meg Clayton. It came out in 2009, excuse me, and it's about a neighborhood with where these, I believe it's 4 or 5 women, I'm not sure, and they meet each other. They all live in this neighborhood, and they meet each other at the park where they bring their children or where they go to walk, and it's their friendship, how their friendship develops, and it's an excellent story about women. It's really, really good. Loved it. And then another author I really love is Elizabeth Berg, and it's a book called, I've read all of hers, and they all pretty much are excellent. Some
She's
are
great.
Not quite excellent, but extremely good. This one made an impression on me because it deals with loving someone who gets very ill and they have to make a decision about the illness, and it is called Never Change. Beautiful story. It was published in 2001. And let's see. I have one more. Can you take one more?
We can
no, I have
definitely
two
take
more.
one more.
Two more. Can you take two more?
We can definitely take two more.
Okay.
Yes.
Another one that is, they were both published in 2009. One is called, and is kind of a fun book, and yet it's a good read. It's not just fluff. It's really good and funny, and it's called 20s Girl by Sophie Kinsella.
Oh, yeah.
Kinsella, and she writes. I really enjoy her stories. They deal with different issues, and it's just you smile, you laugh, your heart feels good. It's really a well-worthy book to read. And then my last one is called Prayers for Sale. Now, doesn't that kind of resonate with the time we're going through now?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Doesn't it? And it is,
yeah.
The author is Sandra Dallas, like Dallas, Texas, and that's also in 2009. And it's also a story about women in, I believe, in Appalachia, in the mountains, and different ages of the women, and they all become friends because of incidences that happen in their life. And I believe it starts after the Civil War and continues onward, and even generations past, and how these women in the beginning group of women who become friends, and they're all ages, impacts the generations of them, of their families to come, and it is it's very different, and it is also it's a very heart-wrenching story in some parts, but quite beautiful, and that's called Prayers for Sale. And I think I am done with my
thanks,
books
Carlene.
that recommend, and I hope this gives. I hope I hear when we finally do open some feedback from this.
Yes, I hope so too. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yes, I would love to hear some feedback. Or when I say feedback, I mean if you didn't care for it, fine too. I mean, all feedback is good as long as we're polite about it and civil.
Yes.
So that is, those are my recommendations, and I have relived the enjoyment I got out of them when reading them in reviewing them. So thank you very much, Lizzy.
Oh, thank you, Carlene. And everybody, you heard it from Carlene. She wants to hear from you if you read any of these books. So thank you very much, Carlene. We appreciate you giving these recommendations. And,
well, you're welcome. And I enjoy doing it, and I hope everybody is okay.
Yeah.
And being well, and getting through all this agita, as they say. It's quite a time we're living through. So
yeah, for sure.
It is. So that is that's the wrap up, Lizzy.
All right. Well, thanks, Carlene. We appreciate it